Little upgrade project for my first gen Raptor, 12th gen F-150. It's 2014 model with the Roush package. And you can see I've taken off the cowling sitting right here. Why did I do that? I'm going to install an oil catch can, something I'm convinced is a great addition to all vehicles. And if you're concerned about that, I've got a video out there about why I think catch cans are appropriate. So I'll link that in the description of this video, as well as the oil catch can that I'm using in this project, which is a little higher capacity, but I'll show you that in a moment. But to get these materials off is relatively easy. The biggest problem, two big problems. One is getting off the windshield wiper. You can see here, there's a little clip that you have to pull out, and that releases it from the pin over there, right there. And it may be a little tight after many years, so you might want to use a little WD-40, and I also use a slide hammer to gently yank it off, and that worked perfectly. And don't forget to make sure you clean out that cowling, because mine was full of leaves. It was nasty. And then the other thing is this cowling, which I'm going to end up painting both this and the windshield wipers, but they don't come off super easy. You can see these clips that kind of pop out. You have to kind of push it up toward the windshield, up the windshield in order to release these, but you're going to end up breaking these clips. And I'm going to link the replacement clips in the description of the video as well. After all these years and all the heat cycles, they're going to break anyway. So let's get started on the oil catch can. Oh, I didn't really explain why I did that. So the oil catch can is going to be mounted underneath here with a bracket, and I wanted to through bolt it, so I had a nice nylon nut on top of a bolt to make sure that it doesn't release itself with self-tapping screws. I don't really like using that in plastic. So let's get started now. Here's the kit in a box that was beat up by Amazon delivery, but it looks like everything's in good shape. The hoses are pre-formed. You've got the standard forward connectors here that'll go to the intake and the PCV. Two hoses, super nice. Got connectors, and then there's a gasket for the catch can, the bracket, and here is the catch can. Nice red color. There are other colors available. I wanted red. I wanted it to pop. And we'll go ahead and get this out and take a closer look at it and get it installed. Catch can is securely mounted. You can see I use some big washers up there. And now the only thing I got to do is run the hoses to the intake and to the PCV. Here's the hose that's removed, the PCV to the intake. It unlocks on forwards by pulling this little locking clip back, both sides, pull straight up. The oil catch can kit will replace this completely. And there you go, fully installed. Hardest part was finding a mounting point up here. You can see that I had some extra stainless steel bolts. Are a little long, who cares? It's not going to bother anything. But everything's tightened up, buttoned up, and now it's going to keep oil out of the intake and prevent any kind of reduction in effective octane as a result of oil mixing with gas. It'll also help keep the intake valves clean. An additional feature I don't have on my other oil catch cans is that this one comes with a dipstick, and you can pull it out to see if you need to empty the can. This is in pretty good shape. There's no oil in there right now. So it's a nice feature. And then the last thing I'll point out is what I mentioned. Cleaning up these with satin black paint, and also the cowl really makes the vehicle look much newer again. So nice touch. Anyway, hope that helped you out. Check that out in the description of the video. Give me that thumbs up, and I'll see you next time on Driving Intelligence.